Hi, today we are meeting an actor who's been actually honored with an honorary doctorate of arts for her powerhouse performances and for the cause of women's empowerment which she has promoted through these roles. The Dirty Picture, Kahani and a lot more. Let's meet Vidya Balan today, or should I say Dr. Vidya Balan. Vidya, you have just received this honorary doctorate of arts from Rai University. Tell us something about the whole thing. I mean, the award and the reason for it and how you're feeling. Of course, congrats first. But
thank you. I think it's a huge honor because I'd never imagined being, conferred upon with a doctorate.
So Dr. Vidya Balan.
Yeah. So it's nice without having to actually study that much. I've received a doctor's degree today.
Yeah.
Also as a kid, I think I wanted to be a doctor because when I was 9, my dad had a massive heart attack. Thankfully, he survived and he's doing well, God bless him. But at that time, I thought, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a cardiologist, I want to heal people. Of course, 2 years later, ek, do, teen happened and I forgot all about it. And I thought the only place where I would be a doctor was on screen, but it's nice to receive this doctorate, and I'd never imagined receiving one really. It was really beyond my imagination, and it's extremely humbling. When Rai University spoke to me, they said, we appreciate the kind of work you've been doing, not just, they felt that through my films, I have been empowering womanhood also. And I said, wow, I've just done my films as an actor and the payoff is great.
This next film of yours, Hamari Adhuri Kahani, would you say that your role, which looks at the promo level of a long-suffering wife or single mother, which you are, does that fit into this, or you thought that you could do this role? Because I remember you telling me that you were not very interested in regressive roles. So
yeah,
where does this fit in?
I'm not interested in regressive roles at all. Having said that, if there is a growth or change or progression from being regressive towards becoming progressive, I think that sort of a role would interest me. And Vasudha, the character I play, is that of a woman who is bound by tradition. She represents middle class morality. She's a working woman, a mother. For her, marriage has only meant not love or companionship, but a man's right over a woman. She's been told, जैसे सदियों से, yeah, in films especially, girls have been told that अब तुम्हारी अर्थी उठेगी तुम्हारे पति के घर से. So whatever you have to do to make sure you keep that marriage, you do. So she's that kind of a woman, and then she comes across a man who actually treats her like an individual, like a person, like he treats her with respect, and I think she falls in love. So it's not like she goes out looking for love or anything of the sort, but it's love that transforms her, that awakens her to her own strength, her own power.
So in all the 3 films you've done with Emraan Hashmi, you have the advantage. He lost you in the Dirty Picture, then you bullied him in Ganchakkar. Now he's the guy who actually makes you feel alive, or whatever the term is.
Yeah, I think, I don't know whether I've had the advantage, but we've been at an advantage.
Yeah. How has the relationship with him grown over briefly?
I think, in the Dirty Picture, we hardly spoke to each other because we hadn't met or interacted before the film, and Milan wanted it like that. Then during the promotions, we began to talk and we got along, and he teases me a lot, I tease him a lot. It's that kind of an equation. On Ghan Chakkar we got to know each other even better. Now I think on Hamari Adhuri Kahani, you know, we'd already done 2 films together, and one was hugely successful, one wasn't. So there is a sort of, I think, bond, not that we are friends off set, or not that we keep in touch otherwise, that's what I mean. But on set, I think we work very well, there's a great rapport, and we're, especially on a film like this which is so intense, I think the jokes and the gossiping sessions that we had in between takes really helped us diffuse the tension. He's someone I enjoy working with. It's very easy working with him.
अच्छा, अब ये आपके जो women empowerment के जो roles हैं, which you have played a lot of them, and you were a doctor once in PA.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a cardiac, not a cardiologist, but a
gynecologist.
At one time, you were called the female Khan because you had not worked with any of them, and you still had a certain, you know, clout all your own, and you still have it. So now the latest thing is that Kangana is the female Khan. So वहाँ पर भी कुछ मतलब musical chairs हो रहे हैं based on films?
नहीं.
How do you look at all this?
You know, I am a Balan and I always will be one. So I'm not part of any musical chairs. Yes, Kangana's films are doing extremely well, and therefore she's being likened to a Khan, which is great. I think it's important that films with female leads in terms of or female heroes or female protagonists do well, and today they're doing extremely well, and it's not just critical appreciation but also box office success, which is opening up the world to us, you know. There are various kinds of scripts being written, interesting roles being offered to us. So I think I'm just happy about that. I'm not in competition with anyone, or I don't see anyone as competition for me. So I'm not really part of any musical chair.
मीडिया हाइप लग रहा है आपको कि एक जमाने में आपकी चारों पिक्चर एकदम back to back you had super hits, you know?
No, but I guess therefore, you know, how do I explain this? When a film does well, there is so much excitement around it. There is this mania around it, and rightfully so, because people love it and people love the actors in it. And when films don't work, then people are not that interested, which is fine. I don't think it's just about media, it is how the world is. Hi, this is Vidya Balan and you're watching Koimoi.com inside Bollywood.